Okay, so are you ready to talk travel? Because today we are diving deep into the trends that are going to be huge in 2024. We're talking about Skyscanner's 2023-2024 Horizons report. It's packed with insights.
It really is a fascinating report. You
Yeah.
know what I found really interesting about their approach? They didn't just rely on their own data, even though they have millions of searches and bookings.
Right.
They actually went a step further and surveyed 18,000 travelers worldwide to really understand what's shaping those travel choices, get into the minds of travelers.
Yeah, and you get a feel for the bigger picture too.
Exactly.
So what's the big takeaway? Well, first of all, people are ready to get out there. I mean, travel's back in a big way. 81% of travelers are planning at least the same number of trips in 2024 as they did this year, if not more. That's a lot of people. Even with some of the economic headwinds right now, people are prioritizing travel.
It really shows you how much people value travel. They're adjusting their budgets, they're figuring out how to make it work, and it's not just about squeezing in a quick trip. The report also found that people are planning an average of 2.7 trips for 2024.
Wow.
That's up from 2.3 in 2023.
Yeah.
So people aren't just traveling, they're traveling more.
That's a lot of adventures. But it's not just about quantity. It's about the kind of travel people are craving.
Absolutely.
It's not just ticking off those bucket list destinations anymore. It's going deeper.
Right.
People want authenticity. They want experiences that connect them with local cultures, traditions, the heart and soul of a place.
It's like you said, it's about really experiencing a place, not just seeing it.
Yeah. And that plays out in the destinations people are choosing and the experiences they're seeking out.
Exactly. Think about it. Instead of those big tourist traps, people are looking for those hidden gems. It could be a bustling night market with incredible aromas.
I love this.
Or maybe it's stumbling upon ancient ruins with stories whispered through the ages. Or even just finding a hidden cafe tucked away on a cobblestone street.
Oh, yeah. It's those little discoveries that often become the best travel stories.
Exactly. It's about creating a travel playlist that's curated to a certain feeling, a certain vibe.
And speaking of vibes, Skyscanner actually identified 7 distinct travel vibes that are trending for 2024.
These vibes really capture that desire for something unique, something meaningful. Take gig tripping, for example. People are literally planning their entire trips around seeing their favorite musicians live.
Oh, wow.
And not just in their home country, but in exciting destinations around the world.
So you're not just going to a concert, you're immersing yourself in a new place at the same time.
Exactly. It's about experiencing the music you love in a totally new context.
I can totally see the appeal. Imagine being in the crowd in Buenos Aires with Coldplay on stage. The energy must be electric.
It's about the music, but it's also about the atmosphere, the vibe of the place, adding a whole other layer to the experience.
Right. It's like the destination becomes part of the performance.
And it's not just music. It translates to other passions, too. Think about main character energy. Have you heard of this one?
Tell me more.
People are planning trips inspired by their favorite films and TV shows.
Oh, that's fun.
Like that scene in Crazy Rich Asians set in Singapore with the lavish party and the stunning cityscapes.
Oh, I remember that scene, yeah.
People want to experience that firsthand. They want to walk those streets, soak up that atmosphere, and feel like they've stepped right into the movie.
It's like bringing those stories to life.
Exactly. And then you have people who are craving the opposite of that.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes you don't want to step into a movie. You want to escape reality altogether.
I get that.
That's where Destination Ziz comes in. Think tranquil retreats designed for deep sleep and digital detox.
So it's all about disconnecting and recharging.
Exactly. The only thing on the agenda is relaxation and self-care. It's a total escape from the everyday grind.
I could use some of that myself. It's interesting how much emphasis there is on wellness and mindfulness in travel these days.
It's not just about sightseeing anymore. It's about taking care of yourself mentally and physically. And travel can be a powerful way to do that.
Yeah, it's like hitting the reset button. And for the foodies out there, well, the budget bougie foodie trend is calling their name.
Oh, absolutely.
Forget about those fancy restaurants with the outrageous prices.
Right. This is about experiencing authentic local cuisine on a budget.
Exactly.
Think about vibrant street food markets.
Oh, the best.
Family-run eateries tucked away down those hidden alleys.
Yes.
Or even just home-style cooking that's bursting with flavor but doesn't cost a fortune.
It's like Michelin star quality without the Michelin star price tag.
Exactly. You get the idea.
I'm sold. Okay, what about those travelers who are ditching their smartphones and going old school? They're embracing maps and guidebooks and, that thrill of getting wonderfully lost.
Ah, the analog adventurers. Those are my people.
I love it.
It's about rediscovering that joy of exploration, you know, stumbling upon those hidden gems and taking those detours that lead to the best travel stories.
It's so true. I mean, there's something so charming about navigating a new city with a paper map, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. It's a lost art.
It is.
Yeah.
And speaking of embracing experiences, let's talk about those celebration vacationers.
Oh, yes. They're planning those milestone trips with their loved ones.
Right.
It could be family reunions, destination weddings, or just incredible adventures that create memories to last a lifetime.
Those shared experiences are so special. Those are the ones you really remember, right? And they really do have a way of strengthening those bonds, I think.
Absolutely. They do. You're creating those shared stories together.
Yeah. And finally, we have to talk about the Lux for Less trend.
Of course. Because everyone deserves a little luxury in their lives.
Right. And you don't have to break the bank to do it.
Exactly. Think boutique hotels with that unique charm and personalized service.
Yes. Or those incredible dining experiences that are surprisingly affordable.
Exactly. It's about being savvy with your choices.
Okay, so we've talked about the why of travel in 2024, but what about the when? What's happening with booking patterns? Anything surprising there?
Definitely some interesting trends emerging. The report breaks it down by region, and there's some notable differences.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, travels from the EMEA region, Europe, Middle East, Africa, they're booking flights further in advance, especially for long-haul trips.
Oh, so they're not letting any economic uncertainty hold them back from those bucket list adventures.
It seems that way. You're feeling confident enough to plan those big trips way ahead of time.
Makes sense. And it's not just EMEA. Travelers from the Americas are also jumping on those long-haul flights well in advance, too.
Yeah, we're talking more than 90 days out in many cases.
Wow, that's really planning ahead. So are they just trying to snag those early bird deals, or is it something more?
I think it's a combination of factors. For sure, getting a good deal is always a motivator. But I think it also reflects a desire to lock in those travel plans. After the past few years, people are craving that certainty that their trip is secured.
That makes sense. People want to know that they have something to look forward to.
Right. And it's interesting to see that trend across multiple regions.
It is. Now, what about our travelers from the Asia-Pacific region? What's going on with their booking habits?
So the APAC region is showing a bit more volatility in their booking patterns, which makes sense given the recent changes in travel restrictions in some countries.
Right, so a little more hesitant to plan too far ahead.
Exactly. But here's an interesting tidbit. They're actually seeing a surge in last-minute bookings for short-haul flights.
Oh, so maybe a bit more spontaneity in their travel plans?
Perhaps. Or it could be a sign that travelers are being a bit more cautious, waiting to see how things unfold before committing to those longer trips.
Yeah, it's like they want to keep their options open.
Exactly. It'll be interesting to see how that trend evolves in the coming months.
It will. Okay, so let's talk destinations now. What hidden gems are topping travelers' lists for 2024? Everyone wants to find those off-the-beaten-path spots.
We do. And the report highlights some incredible destinations. EMEA travelers are all about those under-the-radar experiences.
I love it. Give me some examples.
Okay, so one that's really capturing attention is Rayong.
Rayong. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. Tell me more.
It's in Thailand.
Okay.
It's this coastal haven known for its pristine beaches, laid-back charm, and incredible seafood.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Imagine relaxing on those unspoiled sands, sipping fresh coconut water, and just soaking up that tranquil atmosphere.
Paradise. Okay, what else? What else?
How about Klagenfurt in Austria?
Klagenfurt. Okay.
It's a charming city nestled on the shores of the stunning Lake Wörthersee,
Beautiful.
surrounded by those majestic mountains. It's the perfect blend of natural beauty and that charming European ambiance.
I'm picturing myself there now, sipping a coffee, overlooking the lake with the Alps in the background.
Exactly. It's got a place you can really relax and reconnect with nature.
Sounds amazing. Okay, so EMEA travelers are all about those hidden gems in Europe and Asia. What about travelers from the Americas? Where are they setting their sights?
Well, it seems they're feeling the pull of the East.
Interesting.
Japanese cities are dominating their searches.
I can see why Japan is always a popular choice.
It is, and Tokyo obviously always tops the list.
Probably, of course, the vibrant capital.
Exactly. But travelers are also branching out. They're exploring other cities, like Osaka.
Osaka, the culinary capital of Japan.
Exactly. Osaka is a foodie's paradise.
Right.
From Michelin-starred restaurants to those amazing street food stalls, there's something for everyone.
And it's not just about the food.
Right. Osaka has a vibrant nightlife, and then there's the iconic Osaka Castle.
So much to see and do. Okay, I'm adding Osaka to my list. What other Asian destinations are on people's radar?
Well, Taipei is another one that's attracting a lot of interest.
Taipei, that's the capital of Taiwan, right?
You got it. Taipei is this fascinating mix of modern and traditional dormers. You have towering skyscrapers alongside ancient temples.
That's cool. What else makes it special?
Well, you can explore bustling night markets, find moments of peace in serene temples, and of course, indulge in delicious Taiwanese cuisine.
It sounds like a really unique destination. So much to experience. Now, what about travelers from the Asia-Pacific region? Are they sticking closer to home or venturing further afield? What hidden treasures are they uncovering in their own backyard? So it seems like everyone is looking east these days. Are they sticking to those well-known spots, or are they digging a little deeper?
Oh, they're definitely going off the beaten path. They're all about those lesser-known destinations. APAC travelers, for example, they're really interested in a place called Kitakyushu.
Kitakyushu. Okay, you're gonna have to paint me a picture here. I'm not familiar with that one.
So it's on the southern island of Kyushu in Japan.
Okay.
And it's known for these beautiful gardens, historic castles, and a really vibrant street art scene.
Wow, that's quite a mix.
It is. Imagine wandering through these peaceful Japanese gardens,
Yeah.
with the Zen atmosphere, and then you stumble upon these ancient castles steeped in history. And then just when you think you have a feel for the place, bam, you turn a corner and there's this explosion of color from these incredible street art murals.
It's like they've discovered this secret level of travel, unlocking these hidden experiences that most tourists miss.
Exactly. And that really speaks to what we're seeing across all regions. It's not just about the destination anymore. It's about the depth of the experience.
Yeah, it's about really immersing yourself in a place.
Right? Whether it's connecting with locals, trying new things, embracing those traditions, or just letting yourself get wonderfully lost in a new place.
It's about those moments that stay with you long after you've unpacked your bags.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up our deep dive into the future of travel, what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to remember as they plan their next adventure?
That's a good question. I think the overarching theme here is personalization. Travel in 2024 and beyond, it's all about curating those experiences that really speak to your passions, your values, your desires.
It's about creating a trip that's uniquely you.
Exactly. It's not just about checking off destinations from a list. It's about crafting a journey that resonates with your soul.
I love that.
Whether it's rocking out at a concert in a foreign city, indulging in incredible culinary adventures on a budget, or disconnecting from the digital world at a tranquil retreat, it's all about finding those experiences that light you up.
Beautifully said.
So tell me, what travel vibe are you feeling right now? What hidden gem is calling your name?
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
And this deep dive, it's really just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
The Skyscanner report has so many more insights and inspiration, so I encourage everyone to check it out.
Yes. Definitely worth a read for any travel enthusiast.
It's fascinating to see how the travel landscape is evolving, and I, for one, am so excited to see where this journey takes us.
Me too. Safe travels, everyone, and happy exploring.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the future of travel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and updates. Visit Tourism, Capturing the Scene of Knowledge, a comprehensive website delivering the latest travel trends and innovations. Accelerate your mastery of the tourism industry, all in one place. Navigate through a vast showcase of comprehensive business-oriented tourism content, 99% pure industry intelligence, and 1% academic, curated for discerning professionals. Why subscribe to Tourism? Capturing the Scene of Knowledge. Make informed decisions. Instantly access key reports and insights from top sources across the tourism industry. No research required. All in one place. Why split your attention? A single subscription gives you easy access to thousands of reports, videos, and infographics just as effortlessly as watching a 30-second ad. Save time with curated searches. Time is money. Let our subscription save you both by delivering valuable insights directly without the endless search. Until next time, happy travels.